Hi guys, Helen here from Goodna Street Life. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm really pissed off. I've been searching now for 3 hours to see if there's any grants that we can get to help us with this homelessness. Do you know there's not a grant for homelessness? Do you know that we don't peg into anyone? It's absolutely ridiculous. I've looked Queensland government, federal government, Ipswich government, community grants, and there is nothing. There's nothing to help people with the homeless. Well, what are they doing? There was no funding last year for homelessness. I don't know if there'll be any funding for this year. I just don't know that they listen. We sent out 36 invitations to various MPs, people involved in the government with homelessness and all of that to come to our pod launch. Let me tell you now, the mayor come, the deputy mayor come, and a few of the councillors, the good councillors from Ipswich City Council. And do you know what? No one else really gave a rat's ass. Do you know what? Nobody even replied that they can't make it. We had 2 sessions for our pods. Now, I know we're not that important, and I know that we're not, the biggest charity in the world. But the fact is for our government in our area, we're doing what nobody else is doing. And I just think that it's ironic that we can have all of this other grants for, there's a grant there for a natural disaster. There's not even a natural disaster yet. So where is all the money going? It's definitely not coming. I work my ass off for 60 hours a week in this place for free. So does Steve, so does Colleen, we all do. And you know what? We get all the phone calls in the world, 20, 30, 40 phone calls a day from all of these government departments. I've had 6 this morning. All of these government departments wanting me to help people that don't fit in or they don't have the resources. Well, you know what, guys? Where's your coin? Where's the money? Where's the money to help me keep building the infrastructure to put this in? I've been doing this for 6 years. Everyone, well done, Helen, well done this. Oh, Helen does a great job. Goodna Street Life does a great job. All of these, people get up, these government departments and these very important people, they all get up and, oh yeah, that's great. Well, you know what? Put your money where your mouth is, because it's dwindling. I'm pushing shit uphill to keep this place open. Pushing shit uphill to keep pods. I have 6 people today that have come in that I've got to try to house. I don't have a room. There is nowhere else to go. I've had 3 calls from mental health, 2 from the hospital. It's absolutely ridiculous and it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable in today's society, and it's unacceptable for the government to really think that it's acceptable by them. They want to sit there and they want to argue over bloody railway tracks and roads and all of this sort of stuff and infrastructure. Do you know what? No use for infrastructure. Because if they don't address the real problems of the people and where they're going to live and the jobs and everything else and mental health, do you know what? There won't be anyone. So they won't need it. Who needs infrastructure when you've got no people? No one. I picked up a lady today, or tried to pick up a lady today in Goodna, a young Samoan lady, and she was that in despair about how we have let her down. She basically said no, because every time I dare to dream that I can get somewhere, it doesn't happen. She's from Samoa, she can't go home yet, and she's got no money. And how dare you? How dare the government make her sleep on the streets in Goodna? You know what, you guys, you sleep on the good streets of Goodna. You know what, give us some of your wages. You're the one with all the money. We've got nothing. And yet every day I get out of bed and I help exactly the same people as that. I've got a house, I've got a family, I've got some money. But I work here for free. And it's absolutely ridiculous and it's ludicrous that you should keep asking us to do it. We're losing people. I mean, Ipswich Housing, they closed down over COVID. You know, who does that? Who closes down a housing department, government funded, over COVID? Where do these people go? No, what? They fall through the cracks. That's right. They fall through the cracks because they're nobodies, because people who are homelessness, they don't deserve to be anyone. Well, I'm telling you now, somebody needs to pick this up. Somebody needs to stand up and, you know what, turn around to these guys and say, you know what, enough's enough, and it's not good enough. You represent us, the government. That is our money that you have. That is our tax money, and you are there because we put you there. And that means every person. That means a person that's the CEO of BHP. That means me that works for Goodna Street Life for nothing. And that means a homeless person on the street. We all have the right to vote, and we voted you in. Well, you know what? We can just as sure vote you out. So stand up start looking after the people and start putting some money back into homelessness, because everybody has the right to a fresh bed, food, and to feel safe. And it doesn't matter why they're on the streets. We can deal with why they're on the streets once we get them off the streets. But get off your lazy fat asses and start to put some money in for the homelessness. Yeah, I'm cranky. Swearing? Yeah, probably. Because I'm at wit's end. I'm done. We get so far and we can't go any further. Everybody loves the pods. Oh, they're fantastic. You know what? No one in a government department will support it. No one. No one. They just like to come out, have their photos taken, and oh yes, and I'm helping a homeless. I'm telling you to tell you now, every councillor that I've spoken to and asked for a grant has not come through. I will do this and I'll put you onto this person and I get the runaround. It's just like being with bloody Joanne Miller. I went and sat with Joanne Miller one day, and do you know what she said to me? She said to me, you may as well give up because you won't go any further. Well, there you go, Joanne Miller. I did go further. And we are not going to give up. But sooner or later, we need a break. We need somebody to stand up and go, you know, right, you're right. There has to be some funding. Don't do it for me. Don't even do it for yourself. Do it for the homeless people that are losing hope in this whole world. The homeless people who are losing faith in the system. Because from what I can see, there is no system. The problem with the system is there ain't a system for homelessness. You want to know why? Because people don't want homelessness. I know councillors around here that don't like my centre because they don't think that there's homeless. Well, wake up and smell the roses, sunshine. It's homelessness everywhere. And the government are rendering people homeless. They're allowing people to be kicked out of houses. They're allowing all of this. So you know what? They're the part of the problem. They need to be a part of the solution. Because people like me and the other community, the not-for-profit community services around here, and the people that work for there, we're fed up. Fed up with sitting back, fed up with working more hours, fed up with racking our brains of how to try to find people, fed up with having to pay motel rooms. We don't have the money to pay motel rooms, but I tell you what, the difference between me and the Prime Minister and obviously Anastasia Palaszczuk is that I won't leave a person on the street because I'm not like that. So we need help. Guys, this video needs to go viral. This video needs to be seen by everybody, because I will stand in front of Anastasia Palaszczuk. I will stand in front of the Prime Minister. I don't care who I stand in front of. And I will say exactly the same. You are letting our people down. And you need to fix it. You need to put money into homelessness, and you need to help these people on the street. Because if you don't, you are failing the job that you were put in there to do. And God forbid one day that we sack you and you render yourself homeless and you've got nowhere to go. So please, I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. What I'm asking for is send this video viral and tell the government and tell these MPs and the powers to be collectively as a community, enough is enough, and we have had enough. And we are going to fight back. We are taking our sleep out this year, and we are going to sleep out on the steps of the Queensland Parliament House. Homeless people on the steps of Queensland Parliament House. And we'll bring as many homeless people as we can to there. Because we need to take a stand. And we don't have anything. I have no more money. I have no money left to do any more. I've exhausted every single avenue. And I need your help. So please, share this video, spread it. There will be a day for the sleep out. I will post it, and if you can, come and sleep out on Parliament House. Come and do it. But I bet you any money that every single MP, councillor, any government agency that can help me, none of them will quote on this. None of them will answer this video. Share it, and I'll prove it. And you know what? I'd love to be proven wrong. I would like somebody to get on there and say, you know what? We can help you guys. You're not helping me. I've got a bed to sleep in. You're helping all the people that don't have a bed to sleep in every single night. So go on, guys. If you want to help me and you like Goodna Street Life, please share this. Keep sharing it. Instagram, Twitter, I don't know how all this stuff works, Facebook. Get it out there. And I dare you, anyone in a government department that can help me, I dare you to comment on it and help me. Because at this stage, I don't have any faith in it at all. So I will be really surprised. But anyway, everybody, have a nice day, and we'll keep doing what we're doing. Thank you.